They came in too shallow. These guys hit the rocks. I don't know what they were thinking. They tried to cut the corner here. Fortunately, he's able to back off of them, but you can tell the wind and the current's kind of pushing back into the rocks. He's going to have to... What is he doing? He's coming back in too early. He's going to hit him again. Oh, no. He hit the rocks one more time. Oh, no. And they've really got themselves into a pickle now because of the way the boat's turned. I mean, his prop and everything's on top of the rocks now. Somebody's going to have to get out and push him off. Because the wind and current's not going to let him just drift off either. But this gives you an idea. So my man's standing on a rock right here. But don't get me wrong, if he steps off the rock, he's probably in 4 or 5 foot of water. See, here he's got to jump for the boat. Oh, man. And the show continues. Welcome back, guys, to the greatest show on earth, and that is the Miami Boat Ramps channel. I'm your host, Broncos Guru, in collaboration with our boy Wavy Boats, and it's another Wavy Guru Productions back at the ramp, and we're over at Boynton. And man, that was a rough one to watch to start the day. And our crews, they pulled in a motor down. It appears they've dropped both motors now. And he's restarted it, so I don't know, maybe they're having a cooling issue with one of the motors. So they're trying to power on to get this thing set up, and this is a pretty big boat to be pulled by the Suburban, especially here at Boynton. Boynton's just notorious for trucks not being able to get grip. So wisely, if they've got 2 motors, he did try and power on with both, but once again, when they pulled in, they actually pulled up to the dock only on 1 motor, so I'm not sure how much power the other motor had. And we are sliding. You can tell that it's this ramp, it's just got some funky angles. It's not the best surface, and that's why they're actually, some of you may not even know this, Boynton's actually closing down for like 6 months. Not too long from now, because they're redoing the ramps. And so he's going to back up and try and get a little bit of a running start. Oh, and it's still not, it's not going to help. I mean, it's a big boat to be towed by this SUV. I mean, the SUV's far enough away, I can't tell if it's a 1500 or if it's a 2500 Suburban or any of that stuff, but if it's just a regular Suburban or a Tahoe, I know the towing capacity is on those, or I believe they're all under 10,000 pounds. And I'm guessing we don't have 4-wheel drive either, or we would have already probably gone to that solution. It looks like we're going to have somebody launch right next to them to kind of add a little bit more complexity to the situation. And you may not think that adds a whole lot, but it actually does, especially when you're sliding like this, because you'll notice that the vehicles will start shifting left or right when they're sliding as well. But the trick they're going to have here is, I mean, you're probably going to have to back this down a little bit and try and see if you can get it a little further onto the trailer. Or we're going to have to try and throw some guys on the bumper of this SUV and see if we can get a little extra weight on those rear tires to help get this thing out of here. Oh, and here we go. They're going to get the free boat wash. Gotta love it. And the guy who's pulled up here on the right, too, obviously he's kind of like, yeah, my bilge is on and we're soaking your boat. Not a big deal. I guess nothing's going in the boat. But maybe these 2 guys can help them. I mean, that's what I'd be asking. Hey, bro, you guys want to jump on the bumper? Give a little bounce? And somebody's back behind the wheel, so it looks like we're going to try this again. And there we go. We're trying to toss a little weight on the tongue. See if that helps at all. And it's not. Throw one more person up there. We'll see if that'll do it. But I got a feeling, I mean, he's not really getting any grip. A lot of times when I see people start getting on the tongue and the bumper, we're moving a little bit. My man's kind of at the peak, though. Like, it's not going any further for some reason. He's likely going to have to back this thing down and see if they can just get a little bit of a running start. So after a few minutes of messing around, we've decided to go with a different approach, and we're going to try the power out. And it looks like it gave him just enough to get over that spot where he was stopping, and my man will take a bow on that note as well. And here comes our crew approaching the dock. It's kind of a slow day down here at Boynton as well. There's not a whole lot going on. Temps in the mid-70s. We got a light breeze, but you can tell the flag's blowing in the background. And when it gets breezy down here, it does slow down because the inlet can get a little nasty and people don't want to go out. So our guy pumps the brakes, and the wind's going to grab him a little bit as well and start pulling him away from the dock. Oh, careful. And our guy in the boat on the left's kind of waiting for it. And our cap's got it back under control. He's going to go up for the approach on the dock. She goes for the leap, and she'll safely get him pulled over. And wisely, she's got it on a mid-cleat, so she's able to pull the whole boat. We don't see that a whole lot down here. And some of you may recognize this vessel here and these backup skills. This is Dar Sizzle from Dar Sizzle Offshore with her boyfriend in the boat. They've been sitting up here patiently for a while, kind of waiting. We've got 2 jet skis taking up 2 docks, which is fine. I mean, they are what they are. But it looks like she's kind of tired of waiting on everybody, and she's going to go ahead and thread the needle and try and back this trailer down in between a jet ski and a boat, and probably just let her boyfriend hang out in the water while she goes and parks the truck. And that's exactly what we're going to see. These are really only 2-lane ramps. We never see 3 on a lane, and right here basically you are. So he's going to have to slowly navigate this out in between the boat and the ski that's here on the dock as well, while Dar Sizzle's already done the hard work of backing this down. So she's going to go ahead and get them launched here. But it's a kind of busy day now. Things have turned around here at the end of the day. You can tell there's a lot going on. I mean, almost every ramp's full. There's boats waiting out here to launch. And now he's going to have to navigate around this boat that's sitting out here as well. But they'll get out of here, and we're going to get out of here as well. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Miami Boat Ramps. If you did, please check out our other content. We have Wavy Boats, who does a bunch of great things down at Haulover Inlet. We have my personal channel, Broncos Guru. We do some great comedy boating videos over there as well. And, of course, we've got Boats vs. Haulover, where man and machine take on Mother Nature down at Haulover Inlet in Miami, Florida. And if you guys haven't already, go ahead and drop an anchor on the subscribe button here.